Good morning, Nadia here. You may notice that I am in my dressing gown and pajamas for this recording. That is because today is Shabbat, and so I was pondering whether I should even do a recording today, but I thought I had heard Emissary Jay say that when Yahuwah was here as Yahusha all those years ago, he would go to the temple on every Shabbat to read from the scriptures, so I thought I would do the same for myself and for my viewers today. So here we go. We're up to Barashiyt, sign name Genesis, chapter 8. Without further ado, Alua remembered Naha and all the animals and all the livestock that were with him inside the ark. Then Alua made a wind pass over all the earth, and the waters subsided. Also he closed up the fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven, and the rain from heaven was stopped. Then the waters steadily receded from the land. After the end of 150 days, the waters decreased. Then on the 17th day of the 7th new moon, the ark rested on the mountains of Ararat. The waters decreased steadily until the 10th new moon. On the first day of the 10th new moon, the tops of the mountains were seen. And it came to be at the end of 40 days that Naha opened the window of the ark which he had made. He sent out a raven, and it went back and forth until the waters dried up from the land. Then he sent out a dove to see if the waters had receded from the face of the land. But the dove found no resting place for its feet, and she returned to him on the ark, because the waters were still on the face of the entire earth. He reached out his hand, took the dove, and brought her into the ark with him. He waited another 7 days, then he sent out the dove again from the ark. And the dove came back to him during the evening. In her mouth was a plucked olive leaf. So Naha knew that the waters had receded from the land. However, he still waited another 7 days. Then again he sent the dove out, but she did not return to him again. So it came to be in the 601st year, during the first new moon, on the first day of the new moon, the waters dried up from all the land. Then Naha removed the covering from the ark and looked, and saw that the face of the land was dry. On the 27th day of the second new moon, the land was dry. Then Alua spoke to Naha, saying, "Go out of the ark, you and your wife, and your sons' wives with you. Bring out every living thing that is with you, all flesh, with both birds, animals, and livestock, and every creeping thing that crawls on the earth, so that they may breed abundantly on the earth and be fruitful and multiply on the earth." So Naha went out of the ark with his sons and his wife and his sons' wives. He took with him every animal, every beast, every creeping thing, and every bird, and whatever moved on the earth with their families out of the ark. Then Naha built an altar to Yahuwah, and took from every clean animal and from every clean bird and burnt offerings on the altar. Yahuwah smelt the sweet fragrance, and Yahuwah said in his heart, "I shall never again curse the ground because of human beings. Even though the thoughts of a human heart are evil from the time of their youth, never again shall I strike all living beings as I have done." Thank you for bearing with me. As long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, and day and night do not cease. And Alua Baruch Naha and his sons, and said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and repopulate the earth. The fair ewe The fear of you and the dread of you shall be on every animal on the earth, and on every bird in the skies, and on all that moves on the ground, and on all the fish of the sea. They are all given into your hand. Every clean moving thing that lives shall be food for you, just as I gave you the green herbs and plants. I now give you everything, but do not eat flesh with its lifeblood in it. And for your lifeblood I shall surely require an accounting. I shall require an accounting from time. I shall require an accounting from every animal. From the hand of every human being I shall require an accounting for the life of another human being. Whoever sheds a human's blood, by humans shall their blood be shed. For in the image of Alua he made mankind, and you be fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly on the earth and multiply on it. Alua spoke again to Naha and his sons with him, saying, Behold, I establish my covenant with you, and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, the birds, the livestock, and every animal and beast on the earth with you, and all that came out of the ark, including every animal and beast on the earth. I shall establish my covenant with you. Never again shall all flesh be cut off by waters of a flood. Neither shall there be a flood. Neither shall there be a flood to destroy the earth again. Alua said, This is the sign of the covenant which I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for perpetual generations. I shall set my rainbow in the clouds, and it shall be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. It shall come to pass when I bring clouds over the earth. The rainbow shall be seen in the clouds, and I shall remember my covenant, which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh. Sorry about this. The waters shall never again become a flood to destroy all life. The rainbow shall be in the clouds, and I shall look at it, so that I remember the everlasting covenant between Alua and every living creature of every kind that is on the earth. Alua further said to Naha, This is the sign of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is on the earth. The sons of Naha who came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham became the father of Canaan. These were the three sons of Naha, and from them the whole earth was repopulated. Naha began to farm soil of the land and planted a vineyard. He drank wine and became drunk, and he was naked in his tent. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw that his father was naked and told his two brothers who were outside. Then Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it on both their shoulders and walked backwards into the tent, and they covered their naked father. Their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father naked. When Naha awoke from his wine and found out what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "Cursed is Canaan. He will be a servant to his brothers." He further said, "Baruch be Yahuwah, the Eloah of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. Eloah increase Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant." Naha lived 350 years after the flood. All the days of Naha were 950 years. Then he died.